Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I'm gonna do something that I've not done basically since my channel first started. It's been about 4 years. I'm gonna take you on a tour of my small plastic boat. For you ones that are first time viewers or have not been following my channel, my name is Jett. Welcome to Fishing with Jett. I'm gonna take all of y'all, including the ones that been following me for a while, on a tour of my boat. I'm going to talk a little bit about my trailer. I'm going to talk about, how I get my boat around the water. Basically going to give y'all all the ins and outs of the boat. So I've not done this in a while. I hope it goes well, but I'm going to bring y'all right along with me. Let's go do it. First off, I'm going to start off. This is my Pelican Bass Raider. It's a 10-foot plastic boat. The boat has a pontoon bottom. I'm going to show y'all all of what I've done to the boat, how I got it set up, and some things from my original video has changed. But let's get to it. We're at the front of the boat, and I want to bring all attention to my Minn Kota 45-pound thrust trolling motor. It's an Enduramax model. The good thing about the Enduramax model, the speeds on the Enduramax are like in percentages. I like to say they're in percentages, but it has in between speeds, so you can go from 10 to 10 to in between to 20 to 30. What I'm saying, and it helps, you be able to maneuver, especially like the wind and stuff like that, when you can kind of adjust the speed of the boat. Next, we're gonna go to my fish finder. It's a Garmin EcoMap 9 SV. I have it bolted down to the floor in my boat, and I have a 6-inch extension that holds it up higher. So when I let my trolling motor down to travel back and forth to the lake, I can lower this down just like this right here. And when I need it, I can lift it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I take the little plate off right there, and you can see it. But yeah, I normally keep it powered with this 12-volt, 23 amp hour battery right here. So let's turn it on, and you see it's coming on. It works really well, if I had to say so myself. My first video that I did of this boat, I actually kept my fish finder right here, but now I moved it to the middle, and I put a ram mount phone holder thing right here. So this is where I keep my cell phone. Right here is where I have a Scotty mount, where I run my cords all the way through up underneath the boat and out. Right here where I put my transom down. See, this is my Garmin transom right here, and I bolted this Scotty mount onto the side, and this also is a Scotty mount. Like I said, I'll leave as much as this in the description as I can. But that's the transducer to the Garmin fish finder. The next thing I got on my boat is, when I first did the video, I had the old original plastic seats that came with them, and I used them for shoot. I would say I used them probably for a good maybe 3.5 years, and I upgraded to these, and these have been a game changer. They're the Ergo 360 seats. Yeah, the adjustable straps on them, they pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It's like night and day from the amount of strain that it puts on your bottom compared to these seats. And I bought both the front and back. They rotate all the way around just like any other boat, any other seat do. So yeah, I love that. Also, this is the mount that comes with the boat. I have it paired with a lift with an extension thing right here that I purchased from Walmart. I think it's like a 7-inch lift to get myself a little higher. in the front. In the back, I don't have one. I have more of a, that's basically how the seats came. But in the front, I want it to be a little bit higher. So I did this. Okay, right here, I just ordered some little lanyards, wire covered lanyards that are have like some type of plastic coating over them. And these right here are like my my little lanyards that when I lay my rods down on the side of the boat, I use these to clip into my rods. I think I can have up to 4 rods on each side. But that's just in case my rods fall off. They'll hold on to them so they don't sink down to the bottom of the lake. I've lost quite a few um, rods in my time. But yeah, right here I have these little magnets, something that I, you know, came up with a while back. I can't remember where I got these for. It's off of Amazon. But I just use these to like put like my tools and stuff, like my little pliers, um, anything that I normally keep. I just put them to one of them and let them stick to it. But yeah, that's pretty much my front seat. Um, let's go to the floor. Um, my floor is basically a construction of 3/4 inch plywood, and I traced it out to fit my boat and everything else. And once I traced it out, I took some Valspar sealant to reserve the life of my wood. So I did a light layer of that. On top of this right here is I call them exercise mats. They're like patterned in or whatever, but I think they call them like fatigue mats. But basically exercise mats. But yeah, I have these mats right here to give you a little bit of cushion, a little softness to the seat. Um, right here, I added me some tracks for fish there. I got one right there, and I got two of them right here. Now, excuse my boat; it's a little dirty. I hadn't cleaned it up, but I have two of them right here that I put rod mounts in, and I just drilled those down into the uh the wood and kind of cut out the mat around it to fit it to give it somewhat of a still a level place that you just stepping up on something and it feel like something sticking up higher than the other. So those work really well. Um, Kind of pleased with them. So let's move on to the next thing. Okay, the next thing is this right here is the power of the boat. Right here, I have a Minn Kota center. I don't know what they call it, but I call it a battery box. But it's made by Minn Kota. It has these voltmeters on it. I actually upgraded this one right here and put it on. It's like a digital one where you can put USBs on each side. The other side, I still have the um, the original cigarette lighter connector right here, and I'm probably gonna upgrade this one. But this one comes with a built-in power center to where you got your little breaker accessory. This is a 10 volt. This right here is the 60 amp trolling motor breaker, just to protect your equipment and stuff like that. And they're right here. And right here, I have a wire that's coming from right here with I created these Anderson connectors. This wire right here, let me go back to the other side. This wire right here connects. This is the built in. This is why they call it the 10E, because it's already has its own wiring system to it. So I just basically ran and connected some Anderson connectors to him to give me voltage, and that's how I run my front trolling motor. That's the power to it. Inside I have a lithium battery, and that's pretty much the power of my boat. Back here, we're getting to the nitty gritty. We're getting back here where my motor is at. On the back of my boat that I use to get from point A to point B is my Honda Outboard. It's a 2.3 horsepower Outboard. It's a air cooled air cooled outboard. It's been a rock solid motor. I need to clean it up a little bit, but it's been a rock solid motor for me. Right here, due to this boat being kind of real light and everything else, I don't know. I just make me a makeshift rudder to help with the back from it swinging and everything else. I've been wanting to talk about this right here a little bit more, and I may dedicate another video on how I did this right here. But yeah, this is my 2.3 Honda outboard. So the next thing I want to talk to you all about is how I go about doing my filming. The ones that follow my channel, I try to give y'all as many angles of my day fishing as I can. Um, the first camera I have a chesty on, um, with a GoPro. And then the other one I have is from the front corner, and it's right here. It's just a tripod with the little flexible legs. I try to leave as much of this stuff in the description down below as possible, but I got a GoPro 11 right here, and if you come right here, I got this power bank that I run, and it's enough power to run this GoPro right here all day long. I just normally connect them to each other right there, and it runs pretty much all day long, no problem. Okay, now the camera in the back that gives me my back angle, gives me that a bigger view of things from behind, up top a little bit. It's pretty much just a tripod that I closed the legs in, and I just took some wire ties and I ran it through and zipped them up real tight into the corner of this crate right here. And I keep some of my fishing stuff in here to keep to weigh it down or whatever. And it's one of the tripods. I just lift it up, and it goes up as high as I want it. And I run a power cord from here down into this voltmeter most of the time, and that's how I keep this camera right here rolling. As far as like my chesty, I have an anchor power bank that I keep within my life jacket that keeps my chest mount camera running. Okay, the next thing I want to show y'all is my trailer. Um, this trailer is a Wesco jet skis trailer. I'm not sure exactly how long this trailer is, but it's a single axle trailer. Um, uh, right here I have my spare tire that I mounted onto the trailer to give me just an extra tire to have on me just in case I have a blowout or anything on there. So I bolted it down. Again, I'll leave the description of the tire mount. It's not a perfect fit for this particular tire right here, but I made it work. And right here I got a lock on it, just to kind of discourage people from trying to steal it when I'm on the water. But this trailer has two bunks up underneath that I took 2x8 plywood, and I ran them underneath the up on the I ran them as my thing, and I just put the actual pontoon section of the boat onto them right here to help guide the boat onto the trailer when I'm putting the boat onto the trailer and off the trailer. Getting it off the trailer is my little Smith. I call them boat guides. You know what I'm saying? And these are right here. They're not cheap, but they're worth the money. They make getting on the water and off the water so much easier. Um, like I said, I got lights ran through it. I pretty much got it set up just like it would be if I had a large boat, pretty much. Right here I have these man, what's the correct word for these? I boats. And these are what I use to put my tie my boat down when I'm traveling back and forth, run across. I have one right here, and I have another one directly across on the other side. And On the back side right here, I run another one right here, but I kind of hook them into that and hook them on the other side into the other one and tighten it down. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. That is a full tour of my Pelican Bass Raider. Like I said, some things on here are different than what they were when I first started out. I used to run marine batteries. They were super heavy, so I upgraded to lithium batteries and everything else. And both of my batteries that I'm using are Dakota lithiums. Um, like I said, I started out with the plastic seats, but now I have the Ergo 360s. Man, if you got the money, they're not cheap, but if you got the money, they are the way to go. So that concludes today's video. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for tuning in, checking out my channel, and just seeing what's up with Jett. While you're here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my content with family and friends. Don't forget to turn that bell notification on so you'll be notified the next time I have a new video uploaded. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, and I'll holler at y'all on the next one.